Welcome guys, so today I'm going to go over with you guys on how to create, read, and write a file in C++. The IDE I'm going to be using is Xcode. I'm also going to be solving a problem that a lot of developers have, is that when they create a file, they can't find it in directory. So I'll explain more about this as we go along. So the first thing you want to do in order to do this is you have to make sure you include your library stream. Without this, we can't do anything that we want. So let's create the file. So in order to create a file, we're going to use a class of stream. And then we're going to give it a name. Let's say I'm going to call it my file. And after this, we're going to have to open this. My file, open. Now we're going to create a file, and in order to do this, be sure you put it in between the quotation marks. So for this example, I'm going to use data, and we're going to give it an extension of txt, which stands for text format. Closing. In order to write it into the file, we're going to be using a similar syntax that we use when we see out something in C++. So I say my file, the angels, or the less than sign, and you have to put in something in quotation marks. So we're going to say writing. I'm writing into the file, and then we're going to make a new line. So now, after you have written into the file, we're going to have to close the file. So we're going to do my file dot close. Alright, so we have created the file data.txt, which is a text file. And then we wrote into the file, I write it into the file, new line. And then after we finish writing the file, we're going to close it. So now we're going to run the program. Alright, nothing's going to pop up in the terminal because we didn't see out anything to the console. So we're going to go to the file or the working folder that we have. And this is the folder that I have. And as you can see, nothing was created. I still have the C++ file. So this is the problem that a lot of students have, or a lot of programmers have. So in order to fix this, in order to create the file, you're going to have to go to product, go all the way to schemes, and then you're going to go to edit schemes. So that here, you got to pop up under the options tab. You're going to scroll down where it says use custom working directory. And then you're going to click on the add folder, and you're gonna click on the folder that you're working on. For this particular video, I'm using YouTube video folder. And then keep on clicking it, and then it opens up. So now you're closing. Let's run the program again. Now let's check again. And as you can see, the file has been written into my folder. So we go open the file. And when you open the file, you can see that it was successful, that we've written into the file. I read it into the file. So let's close this and let's go back to the program. So what about if I want to write something else into it? Let's see if I get rid of this. Let's see, I want to add this to the file, new line. And if I run the program, yes. Now let's see if this added into the file. Now we come across a problem. So now the thing is that if you overwrote what we previously wrote onto the file, now it says new line instead of what we previously wrote onto it. So in order to fix this, up here where it says my file open data.txt, you're gonna have to add a comma. Then you're gonna add IOS and APP, which stands for append. So now new line. I'm gonna run the program again. And as you can see, nothing was overwritten. The new line that we added was actually appended to the file, so it wasn't override. So this is one thing, good thing to know. So now what about if you want to read the file and print what's in the file into the terminal? So let's do this. So in order to do this, you have to include the class ifstream. Now you have to come up with a new variable. So the variable I'm going to be using is read lines. Now we're going to have to open this. Read lines. And now we're going to open the data text that we had created earlier. I forgot the quotation marks. So now what we need to do is we need to create a string in order to store all those texts that we have in the file into the string. So let's see the string. Text. And now from here we're going to use a while loop. So yeah, we're going to use a while loop, and then we're going to use the get line. The get line reads every single line that's in the text file. And then we're going to use the read lines that I created with the ifstream class. And then we're going to copy and paste it into my text. So now we have to see out this into the terminal. So once we're done with this, now we're gonna have to close the file. Yes, I know I misspelled read lines, so let's change it. Alright, so now it's better. It's read lines, read lines, read lines, so then we're gonna close it. So I'm gonna run the program. And we can, so everything that's inside that text we had printed out into the terminal. Up. Read line, there's 3 of them. And on the terminal there's 3 of them, so everything works. So you guys are probably wondering why do we use create a text file in C++. We usually do this because we will use it as a database. Usually when we're creating objects or we want people to create an account or usernames, we need to store it somewhere. So we usually use a text file or a data file or a CSV file, whatever works for your program. So that's about it, guys. So if you like this video, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. If you found this video helpful, please let me know also. So thank you guys for tuning in, and now it's time for me to tune out.